Today on Hoss's Kitchen, we're going to make homemade, fresh, delicious hummus. If you like my videos and find them helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So if you go out to eat, you go to a Greek or Mediterranean restaurant and you get that delicious homemade hummus, it's wonderful. But then what do? We go to a party or we want it at home, we go to the supermarket and we buy the tubs of it at the grocery store. And it's okay, but I'm telling you, in about 15 minutes you can make some fresh, delicious hummus at home. It's super easy. I'm going to show you how. Here's what you need. You're going to need 1 can of garbanzo beans. You're going to need tahini paste. It's spelled T-A-H-I-N-I. It's a sesame paste. Olive oil, salt, fresh lemon juice, 1 garlic clove, and you're going to need some paprika and minced parsley for garnish. So let's put it together. You're going to need either a food processor or a blender to make homemade hummus. And here's what goes in it first. So we're going to add 1 can of garbanzo beans, 1/3 cup of tahini, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 garlic clove. And we're going to cut it into a couple pieces before we put it in. Before we start blending, I'm going to take my spatula and make sure there's no food on top of the blade, and I'm going to even things out a little bit before I get it started. Then we're going to put our food processor together. I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to slowly drizzle in the olive oil. And we want to run this till everything's nice and smooth, so it's going to run for a little while. Okay, it's been running for about a minute, so we're going to check on it now and see how we're doing. I'm going to take my spatula and scrape down the sides, get it all down in there, and then I'm going to taste a little bit. The flavor's right there. It could be a little bit smoother, so I'm going to blend it for about another 20 or 30 seconds. And I'm going to drizzle in a little bit more olive oil. Okay, that's been about 30 seconds. We drizzled in a little bit more olive oil, and let's check it. It definitely looks a little smoother. And let's try just a little taste here. Perfect. The one variable when I make hummus, as you noticed, is the amount of olive oil. The base recipe calls for 3 tablespoons, and it's fine. But I like it a little bit smoother, and I like adding a little bit more olive oil. So I drizzled in another 2 to 3 tablespoons. So in this recipe that I made, the total was about 6 tablespoons of olive oil. Now we're going to get the hummus out of the food processor and into a serving bowl. So the first thing is we're going to remove the blade. Take your spatula and wipe that clean. Then we're going to spoon the hummus out of here. Okay, now I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. And then we're just going to sprinkle on a little bit of paprika on top. And a little bit of minced parsley. And there you have it. A beautiful, homemade, delicious hummus. Super easy, and it beats any store-bought hummus, I promise you. So there you have it. Homemade, fresh, delicious hummus. You can put the whole thing together in under 15 minutes. It's super easy. Give it a try sometime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Hoss's Kitchen.